What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. And I'm back here at the Hangar build. It's an 80 by 80 building, and I'm a little beyond halfway point. And as you can see straight ahead, I am ready to remove supports. I've got a vaulted ceiling, so it's going to look like this eventually. But anyways, right now I am removing supports, so I use explosive arrows to do this. And the only thing you want to make sure you do, should have this prepped up pretty good. You can see I detach it from everything that I want standing. I won't go around all of this, but these 6 walls, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 6 walls will be what I am shooting down, and then this guy right here I'm keeping. And pretty sure I got this prepped. I won't go around the whole thing, but you just got to make sure you detach it from everything you want to keep. And then I put in these braces on this wall. I mean, this wall will eventually come out, but for right now I keep it. But anyways, I support it with logs placed diagonally like so, and then that way it keeps everything intact, because this brace here I have to keep. If that goes down with all these bulbs, then that portion of the ceiling would go down as well. So all of that's done. I'll go over here real quick. Of course, I've made a bunch of explosive arrows, and you can see up top it's separated, and then over here, same thing. I put the supports in the same way because, like I said, I'm keeping this wall for right now, and then these 6 are going down. And let me take this free camera mode off. And what I do is, okay, so right now, the damage is off. So before I put it on, well, I've already got 2 saves. I do 2 saves just to have a backup in case something goes wrong. And sometimes you miscalculate, other times an enemy comes by and destroys your work. So after I have my 2 saves, I've double checked, made sure everything's disconnected. I've got all my arrows. Then I come down. My build is, as you can see, supported like so. And I just want to run through this really quick. Make sure there are no cannibals or enemies. In this area, I'm on the golf course. I get cannibals. There's some muddy people, but they usually don't bash supports. But for some, got speedy run on. It's got some squirrels. There's a lot of deer down here. I don't see any. It looks like it's pretty clear. So anyways, I just checked that out because if one of the cannibals sneaks down here, and this has happened to me, they'll start whacking on one of these supports. And if you're not checking, you know, whenever, as long as you've got the structure damage on, you know, they can bring whatever they are bashing on completely down. So let me turn this off and get back over here. And this is a little bit more complicated. I'm going to try to pull up one of my prior videos and show you where it really comes in handy. Because this is, you can see it vaults all the way up. And this, so the width of this to that end over there is 40 logs wide. And it's, as you can see, strutted, tapered up, or sloped up, whatever you want to call it. So this still is a lot quicker than trying to remove each log one at a time. But let me try and pull up a video for you guys, or actually just a let me blow this up. So this is 65 stories tall. But anyways, where I first figured this out was on this build. So using explosive arrows to remove supports like all that would take a long time to remove all of those down. And this is a lot easier because you can just remove, it's just straight across. That's an arm. It's kind of hard to see, but it goes straight and then straight down like that. So if you've got some kind of build like this, I would say like, over 10, maybe 15 stories, and you got some width to the supports holding up the roof, and it's like that, this method is very useful, a lot quicker. So there's a kind of a little walk around. But anyways, let me get rid of this. Put it back over here. And oh, hey Ozone. This is no, don't. Hopefully it doesn't crash. I've trying to pull up my frames here. There we go. Let me move around a little bit. It's pretty low. Once I remove all these supports out, it'll free up my frames a little bit better. It'll get better. So that's one reason. I've just depends on what size you're building, but that's why I do 7 walls. It's just trial and error. Like I said, I keep that one because that's going to come in handy. I need something to stand on whenever I build the next wall over. I'm going all the way to the end. So I'll remove 6 of them at a time, and then the server the frames get a lot better. But anyways, hopefully I've got the volume all adjusted right. So I've got my 2 saves. So I'm going to start shooting some of these down. I generally start on the end. All right, let me check my audio. Hopefully this isn't too loud. Oh, most important thing I need to do is, before I waste arrows, turn that off. All right, let's get started. And you just kind of want to check it so I can tell that roof line, whatever you want to call it, is intact. That one's good to go. Now, once I get into the middle of these supports, you're going to go through a lot more arrows. Everything's looking pretty good so far. You can see how it damages the next one over. That's why I angled these supports in here, like so. And especially this wired up support with the light bulbs, that's a main support. So I definitely, if that came down, it would put me back a lot. This backside, it doesn't matter if some of them get out of whack because this wall here is coming down eventually. So that's good. Another thing is I've learned, make sure all your logs come down, because if you're shooting an arrow, you can snag a log. So, yep, roof looks good on this end. You can see that's still good. Anyways, what I was saying, wait till all the logs come down, because a falling log can catch an explosive arrow and then fall to the ground, and then it would destroy your floor. If you have a floor like I do, you may not. So now I go down to the other end. Probably should have a speedy road on. Alright, so that one didn't. Let's go a little bit further into this guy. So that looks good so far. don't know why this side is staying up. It shouldn't be attached up there. That's still holding. It's weird. I must have left some cross supports more on this side. It's crazy. Usually it comes down a little bit better. Okay. So that one's bent a little bit. That one's out of whack. I'm going to start with it. You know what? I'm not sure if I'm coming across for this. Let me take the volume down a little bit. Okay, so that's good there. Really want to get more into this side over here. I don't know why it's staying up. See how these, once you get into, there we go. Once you get into the middle of these supports, they don't come down as easy. We'll place a couple here. Alright. This side's a little tougher. Let's do this guy here. Alright. Go for this guy. Okay, looking good. And let's go for this one here. Okay, so the sides have come apart good. You know, the roof's up. And another reason I started on the sides is because I know how usually I attach my walls when I'm building. So, all right, now we'll just start. Go over here. Okay, so it left a little bit there. I need some more arrows here in a minute. I hate when that happens. It just removes one little bitty section. There we go. It's usually 3 to 4 arrows. Well, I guess it depends on how tall your supports are. For my application, it's usually about 3 to 4. That one kind of... All right. Want to be out of arrows here in a second. I usually do 3 back to back, and then I'll wait. I'm gonna go ahead and knock this guy out. So as it gets shorter, you know, you don't need as many arrows. Right. All right, we'll just go in here. Let's get a little bit further. Oh, hey, Gomez. Yeah, it's getting there. Okay, so I am all out of explosive arrows, as you can see. So first thing I want to do is go down here, turn structure damage off. And then I'm going to go over here. I've got 2 saves. Let's sprint, buddy. I'm going to go ahead and do a save. And everything, I'm checking the roof as I've been going, so it looks good. So I'm just going to do 1 save. I guess I should make my arrows before, but anyways. So right now I've got the 1 save here, and then I've got 1 before I started. And then now what I want to do is I'm going to make my arrows. Where's add all items? Now this is just this is the way that I do explosive arrows to make them the quickest. So I do a stack of batteries, stack of the circuit board, stack of the explosives. I just do about 40 of these. 40 of the wire, I mean, or that's a little bit more than 40. Add items twice. Third time. Then the 4th time, I'll add arrows. And I add all the arrows. Go over here. Add all of these guys. Come on. So I bounce back between controller and mouse keyboard, if you haven't noticed. So I did 4 stacks. I added about 40 or 50 of these. 4 stacks of those. Then I add all my arrows, and then you can just go to town on your little gear wheel. Because if you do it one stack of arrows at a time, like, it just don't work out. I don't know what it is. Just you have to trust me. If you add all the arrows at one time, then you can I mean, I don't even know how many times I've activated that. Okay, so once you clear those out, add 2 stacks of these. You don't need any more wire because you added all the wire. First go and look up here, and that's usually how it does. It says it leaves 16 of these carbon fibers. We'll see once I get done with this. And it works out. So we got 20 of 20, 20 of 20, 20 of 20. So perfect. Okay. Now, I'm not going to turn the damage on yet, because what do I want to do? Since I have this foundation supported, I got to go down here and double check. Looking for enemies. This area, the golf course, you have the cannibals that you're worried about. And I usually don't see the Titans, the big red dudes. Usually you can kind of hear those guys. It's the smaller ones, and they'll get down here and start whacking on the support. And if you don't check this, it takes them a while, but they will break one of these supports, and for this build, the way my floor is supported, I lose a lot of flooring. So I think it's pretty much clear. And you know what? I need to stop moving. So I've locked up. I haven't seen any cannibals, but I'm going to show you. Let me go down here where there's a deer so you can just see. So this is what I do. Well, that deer's going to run off. There's squirrels around here. Hopefully you can see this. So if I did see cannibals, and I'm going to do remove living. And it does an immediate area. You know, I haven't tested. I probably need to test how far it goes. So that's why I usually run the perimeter of this foundation. I mean, mine's 100 by 100 logs. So, all right. So let me turn speedy on off. And then now, before I start firing, turn that damage back on so I don't waste any of my arrows. Okay, so we got a bunch of logs down here. Let's pile some up over here. That one needed two. So I'm going to go for this log here. It already looks like it's damaged. I hate when that happens. And again, whenever the logs are falling, I hold off. I hold my fire because if you accidentally hit one as it falls and it touches the ground, touches your floor that you have built, the arrow will detonate on the floor and you have a major issue. Well, I do. At least. Okay. And, you know, you could, I just, now that I've kind of got the formula down, the ratio of crafting those explosive arrows, I just liberally coat the walls that I'm removing with arrows. There we go. Now there's, I should have stuck right there. If you do, I'll have to do another one so you can see. As long as the arrow sticks in the log, and let's say the first arrow makes the structure fall, the second one will stay midair. Let me shoot that one. Well, that one, of course, didn't do it. Right. Let's go about right here. We'll do about 3 logs over. Looking good, looking good. Get this guy out of the way. Really? And, you know, I'm kind of doing it. I mean, you can, if you want to do this, you can come in the middle of it. Just kind of get stuck sometimes. But if you got your super jump on, it is no problem. Okay. All right, back to it, back to it. Okay. All right, let's go over to the end. And as you can see, another reason why I work, you know, kind of side to side, I can't remember how many logs can be out at one time. If it's 50, I don't know. I think at one time it was 50, but I'm not sure if it's changed since then, so don't quote me on that. However, moving side to side, it kind of, you're not doing this and having to walk through a bunch of logs, If that makes sense. Oh yeah, well, yeah, it's taken quite a while. And actually the roof, I can't completely plank in like the floor. Once I put in the floor, I got some bad construction lag, which happens. So if I can remember later on, I'll try to get up on the roof and show that off, how I'm going to do it. But I won't be able to completely plank the roof. I would if I didn't have the lag. But like if I complete a grid floor, for example, I got about 20 seconds of lag. So you can imagine putting in a roof this size. I think it took me about 3 hours to plank in this 100 by 100 floor, and that was with no lag whatsoever. I mean, it was working perfect. So see how, okay, that one, how it's stuck. So you're not in danger. It's I think I mentioned, before, it's the falling logs that you've got to be aware of. Aha, I knew that one was going to work out for me. Wait, why not back up? And out of arrows. So first up, turn the damage off. And last time I saved, actually probably make your arrows first, then save. It's probably the best way to do it. Okay, so I'm going to add all items. Then again, I'm going to do all batteries, all circuit boards, all C4, and about 40 wire. Give or take. All right. It's probably closer to 50. Why am I skipping past add all items? So this is a second stack. Don't want to add those arrows yet. Third stack. And fourth. Come up here and then add all arrows. And I'll probably be left over. I don't know. It always leaves the carbon. I guess it's the order how you throw them in there. Anyways, add all the arrows. And then you can just go to town with the old gear wheel. Have you tried cladding the walls? I'm not sure what you mean. Like stacking the logs, like all the way up, like a wooden wall. You can't do walls either. I'll show you what I mean. Let me finish these arrows real quick. So now I want to add 2 more stacks. 2, boom, 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 boom. That's 1. You probably don't even need a second stack. And then, yep, it'll say 16 carbon fibers. Yeah, you actually probably only need 1 stack. Boom. 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 Okay. So now I've got, let me show this. 20, 20, 20. So we're all good there. Let's get this time of day back to 8. And then I'm going to go ahead and save. So I'm going to go this. I really should overwrite that one, but I didn't double check myself. I think I'm solid. Let me look back up here. Yeah, roof looks good. Always play it safe. Okay, before I go to clear enemies, I'll show you the wall situation. You're still with me. So, reason why I do my wall like this, I think this is maybe what you're talking about. So right here, I'm frozen. Okay, so I've got my joystick all the way to the right. So you'll see when it comes back on. So that's probably like 20 seconds. So, and I think you get another lag as you go up. Now, if I want to remove this, I'm froze right now. Now I'm all the way to the left on the joystick, so you'll see it come back up. So that's the reason why I do the walls the way that they are, and then the roof. The only reason, like I said, if you weren't here for it, the floor was giving me no lag. Whenever I completed this floor, it was shortly thereafter that I started getting the construction lag. That's what I call it. I don't know if that's a good term for it. So speedy run on. Whoops, a little too far. Go down here, and I'm looking for cannibals. I'm at the golf course. That's what I encounter. Oh, I hear something. No, that's a little squirrel. Really need to remove all these tents. Looking good, looking good. That's a deer. In here, just work the perimeter, like I said, because there is an area effect to when you remove all living. I think this is big enough to where it might not hit the whole structure. All right, unclear that. Yep. All right, get back in position. Turn my speedy run off. Always remember, double check that before you start wasting your arrows. Okay, that looks good. Kind of looked weird there for a second. Start working some of these. Okay, we'll put one about there. I've got the NVIDIA 2080 Ti. Which is, I'll check my frames once I get this down. I think it was 15 when I checked, but I don't know if part of that I typically, but this is only my second stream on this, but actually I haven't streamed in forever. But anyways, when I got to this portion where I'm removing the walls, it's usually not as laggy as it is right now. So I'm wondering if that's because I'm actually streaming as a... All right, let's go over here. Like I said, I just, now that I've got the recipe or the ratio of arrows, as far as crafting them, I pretty much take down any wall that's, I'll leave two stories like that. I'm just lazy. I don't want to go in there and have to remove them one by one. Okay, so I just remove the living because I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do once I get this build done. But I want to keep the cannibals in the area, so I'm not sure. I don't want to remove all the enemies because I think once you clear the camps, I don't know if you can see that over there. That smokestack, there's a cannibal encampment over there intact. There's one over there as well. So I know it's kind of weird, but I don't want to ruin that. Oh, 4070. What's everything now? Yeah, how tall? What are the dimensions of your mansion? All right, let's get over here. Starting to get crowded up here. That was a tough one there. You know what? I should turn this rain off. Oh, we got a single. Oh, let me get this guy out of the way. Yeah, this one's a. Every now and again, you'll get one single platform like that. See, that one you definitely want to hold your fire so you don't catch an accidental falling log. So that is the wall that I'm keeping. Tough one right there. The highest point peak. 40 by 60 using small pre-built platforms. Oh, okay. One. So you, if I'm reading that right, so you started at sea level and you went and you built to the mountain peak level. That's pretty impressive. I've got a little, I think it's 4x5 or 5x5. Of course, it's not completely walled in or anything. It's just a tower, basically. But I'm at 915 stories, and I'm actually on the mountains. Not the tallest peak, but very close to it. Woo! Did y'all see that? I just missed that. Luckily, I didn't hit a vital area. Anyways, I've got okay, yeah, that's nice. That's good. Yeah. Do you have you ever counted off do you know how many stories it is? How tall it is? How many floors? Anyways, the kind of losing my train of thought. The tower that I built up on the mountain. Of course, I wanted to try to reach the build limit, and I'm at 915 floors high. But you can do free camera mode, and you still got a ways to go up. 2, I've actually hang glided off of that, so it's nowhere close to the ceiling of the game. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. That one looks like it should have already fell. Okay. Oh, we got a straggler over here. Well, that one's already damaged. We'll go for that guy. And, okay. Oh, yeah. So you're trying to do the same thing. Try to reach maximum height. Gotcha. Yeah, my that tower that I was talking about is in a different server, of course, but it takes like 5 minutes to load. I was talking to somebody was asking about it the other night, and I said, "Well, I'd be glad to hop over in that server and show you what the island looks like from 915 stories tall on the mountain peak, but it takes like 5 minutes to load." And that is the last arrow. So turn that off really quick, and everything looks good. So add all items. Oh yeah, don't forget my 40 to 50 wire. Where's my number at? There we go. Second stack. Third stack. Fourth. Now we add all of our arrows. Oh, instant boat build and platform height. Gotcha. Yeah, that's probably a lot quicker than the method I'm using. Mine is actually I've got not spiraling staircase, but like the stairs go up one way and then you turn. The stairs are pointed towards, one edge of the building, then you turn, then the next floor goes up. Sorry about my mic. The next set of stairs is facing the other way. So you can actually walk up to the top of mine if you wanted to. I'm trying one stack of the batteries and all that this time, see if it crafts out these last set of arrows. And no, it didn't. I was right. Okay, so it should be 20, 20, 20. Back out of that. Getting close. I can't remember. I made a video. It's been a long time since I've been to that tower, but I actually had to mark off each 100 floors because it takes like 5 minutes to I think it's 5 minutes is what it takes to clear 100 floors. I'd have to go back. I think I made a video on it. I think it's 5 minutes. I know it was like if you were to climb to 800, it was almost like an hour or something. So whatever that works out to. But I actually made a little system where I knew what, was it 100 floors, then 200 floors, 300, 400, so on. I think it was when I got to 400, I was like, I got to, if I lose count, because it happens every now and again, I'm like, I got to have a simpler way to just round it off. Okay. Kind of moving pretty fast here. I think that's it. There is all clear, which is good. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I don't know why I started it off that way. I think I was still playing with a couple other buddies when I started that tower, and that was how we kind of built stairs. So I just sort of stuck with it. This one's coming down slow. That one looks very loose. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a lot of stick beds throughout that tower. I'm trying to remember, how did I designate? I think I designated 100 floors with a rain collector is what I think I did. So like first 100, you'll see a rain collector, and it's like I put it in a certain little spot where it's easy to see, where I'm flying up the stairs, I can find it really quickly, and then 200 is 2 rain collectors, and so on. But there's a lot of little stick beds. There's a big chunk. Right about here. And we'll go about right and right about here. Whoa, where did that go? I swear, I thought I fired 2 arrows. I know I didn't hit my floor. If I hit my floor, I'd have about a good 20-second lag. And one more section over here. Almost down to the last wall. Yeah, it'd be like a Costco. I could definitely do that. I did save I've got several saves on this whole setup that I'm doing, but I did make a save the 100 by 100 platform before I started building walls and all that good stuff. So technically, I could do that. But I wanted to make a, that's the reason why I'm calling it a hangar. I mean, which is probably technically not a hangar. But I wanted to make a big enough structure where I could fly around in a hang glider. Don't ask me why. Yeah, survival super center. That'd be pretty cool if you had, you know, some set up your little trader shop, get a little multiplayer. Have something to spend all that cash on instead of using it for your campfires. Okay. Indoor snow sled course. Yeah. That'd be pretty cool too. I could make a, you know, I could do a tarp launcher. That actually wouldn't take long at all once I get this thing enclosed. Okay, before I start shooting, so this is the wall that I'm keeping. Got this. Looking pretty good. I think this is the last section. See what I mean? All these logs get piled up and you can't move. That's a tough one. So see, that one took 4. You can see it just slightly threw that out of whack. So, which this wall will come down eventually anyway, so I don't even need to tap that into place, but if you actually had solid walls, you're definitely in good shape. I think that's the last arrow. Ah. Okay. Turn the damage off. Build your own rock wall. You're talking about like with stones? Wouldn't want to do a stone wall. That definitely would affect my frames. Add all items. What's going on here? There we go. I think that's 4. We'll find out. Come on. There we go. Now he's speed crafting. that one's slow. And 2. Should have 16. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Face tense. Yeah, definitely. I could build a zip line system. No, not. I think there is a mountain actually, kind of close. There's a little cliff over here. Well, you can't see it. Starting to get into some cliffs. There's some over there. Look. Anyways. You know what? I could probably just shoot these, but I'm not going to. Probably don't have to check underneath. Been in the clear so far, but you know, that one time that I don't check, that's when they get me. And I need to take down this old Greg's little effigy he placed here. Keep glancing at that and thinking this a cannibal. Looking good, looking good. Looking good. Nothing but tents down here. I could probably just... I've already got it set up for a campground. All the tents that I got underneath here. All right. Let's get this last bit done. Yeah, the I probably could do tarps. I can't remember if I've tried that out. It seems like I did. Which I think, actually I'll test that out once I get done with this. I know I've done tarps as walls on something that I was working on, not this particular server, this build here. Got one here. Got some little stuff over here. That was a tough log right there. Oh my gosh. Man, this wall built solid. Get over here. Quick jump. There's one here. I think we're pretty good. I think we're good. Let me turn this off before I forget. Yeah. So I've got the one wall left over. I'll clear all this junk out later. Yeah. Looks good. Looks good. And then, yeah, you can see some of the logs are out of out of whack here, but that's fine. This wall's eventually coming down. So then what I do, just because I'm anal, is I go up top and just double check everything. No, I kept Kelvin around for a while, and whenever he was actually hanging around while I was building the foundation. He actually got stuck in there, and I think I started getting in. The cannibals started messing things up, so I started, remove living, and of course there went Kelvin. So no, Kelvin did not help me out. While he was still on the server, I guess he, gave me some motivation, but I can always add a Kelvin at a later date. I'm going to go over to this side. I can already tell this is right, but I'm just being super cautious. Probably going to fall off of this. Yeah, everything looks good. Whew. Now you can see the campfire's good now in the distance. Okay, so we are good. Good. Over here and save. And let's see here. Let me go over here. I use the wall as a break here so I don't get stuck in my floor. Let me go here and check this tarp situation out real quick. Of course, when I remove... No, I can remove one of these. It won't... Whoop, not that. There we go. God, it's been so long. I think tarps are over here. Come on, tarp. Come on, tarp. I think I'm on the right side of... There they are. I thought I was right on that. Take a second for me to pull it out in my hand here. I knew it. Yeah, I got construction lag. So I've got my joystick all the way to the left. You'll see it once I become unlagged. And then, of course, it'll do it again. There you go. And then it'll do it again. Yeah, while I'm... when I remove it. All right, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Okay, let's make it morning time. Yeah. Get that tarp out of my hand. Put this guy back down. I turned damage off? Yeah. So that's how it's done. My explosive wall removal technique, whatever you want to call it. And I'll just, when I'm off stream, I'll clear all these, all this junk. But then basically I start another row. I just got to remove these logs here. Oh, I know what I wanted to show off. So, where was I? Go to 1173, 194, 114. Go back up to the roof here. And so my roof, I am sort of doing it like so. So I put down a log running lengthwise, and then I do a plank. And I'll probably, I don't know, I could do one, you know, every juncture or every other. I haven't decided. I'm really waiting until I get the that other side done. So I know how much lag I'm dealing with. And then up top, I have it kind of done like so. Give you a little area to walk on, but I definitely can't completely plank it in. So we'll wait until we get this that side over there done before I move on. What else was I gonna show off? I can't remember. Got that. But so we got let's say I'm 25, about a quarter of the way done over here. Got that one doorway open there. Got 3 more to go. But climb down here. I think I have a hang glider over here. Yes, I do. Oh, there we are. But you got I think I'll have plenty of room. I should be able to turn around. Got these big walls in here right now. See if I can get over this guy. Should work out, I think. Probably should open it up a bit more underneath, but if I line it up, I can usually fly underneath it. I'll probably crash and burn. Oh, yeah, I'm coming in way too high. Oh. Ah! I thought I had that. Oh, well. Stay up here. Nope. Let me get closer. Leave you right about there. I kind of miss being able to throw the hang glider off your back. Now it puts it in your backpack. what? Well, that's pretty much it. Now we go back to working on the next set of walls. Clear out these. Put that wall piece back over there. Yeah. All right, what is next? I wish I wouldn't have put that wall there in the center. I don't know why I did that. But I don't want to remove it because I'm going to eventually use it. Yeah, kind of, hang glider server course, yeah. I'd have to put some obstacles in here and, some good stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know, Tommy, if you were in here at the beginning, I'll throw this up. This is where I discovered the explosive arrow technique. This is a statue base. It's about 65 stories tall, but these the arms come out like so, and then you got scaffolding in. But this is, I don't know, second episode in this series, the statue. So I do have all this removed in the last one, but the explosive arrows work really well, if you got a straight line like that arm. I mean, it's super easy to do. I think I got a little bit of. You can kind of make out the legs and all, but I do have a. I did finish it up though. Eventually, I actually lit it up too. Looks pretty cool, but anyhow, I guess I could turn my volume back up now that I'm not exploding stuff. Whoa. Master volume. Yeah. It'd be pretty cool if I could actually set it on fire. Cut this down to about half volume. Yeah, you can. It seems like I measured it out. I put some torches on the guy, but it seems like it was like 20 stories high. If you go above that, and it's nighttime, then you can't see it. Which if you've built like 1.5 times the tallest mountain, I'm sure you probably threw some lighting up in there. Whoop. It's raining. I can hear the rain. Can't see it though. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Now, I do think yeah, I've got Kelvin. Let's see. Yeah, I've definitely got Kelvin in that statue server. Actually, you know what? I think I had multiple Kelvins. Because that one, when I used the explosive arrows to remove the scaffolding for the arms or the supports, it was only a very short period of time that I had to leave the damage on. So I didn't have to remove living. And I think I have about 4 or 5 Kelvins running around there. I used them to help me remove the trees. That's that statue's on the island. So it's like, well, I'm on the other side. It's out like that way. And then I spawned in a bunch of Gregs. Got a bunch of the cannibal effigies. Actually, I probably could go over to that server. I don't think that one takes as long to log in. Finish this little row off here. Yeah, put that away. Okay. Save this guy. Yeah, I don't know why I spawned in the trying to think why I did it the way I did. I know if you do trees cut all, you know, you're still going to have to come in there and clear out all of your stumps, or they just yeah, that's the reason why. Because if you do trees cut all and you don't go in and remove the stumps, then the next time you load in, the trees will be there. But if Kelvin cuts them down, you'll still have the stumps, but they're at least, gone. Let me make sure that's done. I'm going to go over here. But I think I've removed pretty much all the stumps. We'll find out. I can't remember. So this is a single. I know this isn't a single player. It's hard. It's got to be this one. Day 45. This shouldn't, I don't think, take too long to load up. Oh, I forgot to check my frames on that last server. I checked it at the beginning because it was pretty laggy. I think it was running about 15, but it was better, I could tell, before I left. Well, I said it wasn't going to take a long time. And hopefully this is the right server. Okay. Yeah, there's Kelvin. Get out of that. Whoop. Okay. Okay, that's good for now. Yeah, there's Kelvin. There's probably another Kelvin somewhere. Yeah, there's many Kelvins. I've got, what did I say, 5? Shit, there's a lot more than 5. But there's the final outcome of the statue. So this one running about 20 frames. It's going to go up to 30. But yeah, so I think I had Kelvin remove the trees. You can tell, like, well, there's a stump here, but this area there are quite a few trees, especially on the far side of this lake. Yeah, so you so I've got the one on this arm, and then that's where I climbed to put the torch. Damn it, I can't jump up here. How do I get on this thing? Over here? It's been a while since I've been in this server. But yeah, this isn't supposed to be here, but I built this to place the torch. And then I've got one scaffolding set that holds up the center. And then one over here for this arm. You know what? Let me do this. Wait, on, not off. Go back over this way. Oh, where's his eyes at? Get up here. There you go. You have to get up high here. He's got the eyes and a mouth. But, and then I think I've got, what do I have in his head? Couldn't remember if I had put anything in here. I've got a, I think a sleeping area. So over here, this is the arm. This is the arm over here. Yeah, this is the statue's right arm. And then it spirals up his arm to his birdie finger. Oh, I'm a little high here. So it spirals up his arm. And then I think I have the main base areas down here in his nether regions. Yeah. Don't ask me why I did the layout like that. I should go back in and do that spiral effect. I don't know if you've seen people how they'll do the lay the rugs out like in a circular pattern. Looks super cool. But yeah, this is the bottom of the torso, I guess, of this guy. Then it goes all the way up. How did I've got stairs. Oh yeah, I've got a whoa shit. I think I got a zip line. Yeah. Trying to figure out how I got up to the top. It is a zip line. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to make it nighttime. I'm glad I went through the... let me go back up here. Using controllers, so it's a little harder to... It's easier in certain things, free camera mode. Let's make it night. Oh yeah, I forgot. You have to come in very close. That was, I remember now, that was kind of disappointing. Did I even light this side up? Oh, I guess I didn't. I think I started lighting the guy up and I was like, oh shit, this is going to look cool. Yeah, yeah. I was going to light the whole thing up and then well, you can see I did this arm and I was sort of disappointed. Like you don't have that much range, I guess. I mean, I knew from the bottom you wouldn't be able to see the top. Oh, off, yeah. Change the perimeter one. I don't know. Do you mean like under your display? Or not talking about brightness. Oh, I think I got you. I could probably play around with something like, I hate to start adjusting these. Oh, you're talking about cave light? Like cave light on? Yes. If that's what it doesn't work as good out in the environment. Now, cave light before shadowing. Shadow quality ultra. That's getting darker, I think. I had it on ultra. Or is that darker? Well, you can only, well, I can tell by this leg. Oh, let me get back in here. Put this back on ultra before I forget. Billboard texture. Feature screen space reflection. Micro shadowing. That done. Can't tell if that's brighter or not. I don't know. I'll shattering. I'll put that back on. I may play around with that at a later date because that's a good question. I've adjusted everything. Like I had I don't see. I have everything adjusted so if you do like a tarp launcher, the default settings make the background and the sky look really weird. Especially like when you try to make a video out of it. But so that's why I've got kind of everything set the way. And then like your clouds, grass, stuff like that, I got that set to low. um, because of the like your rendering. I don't know. I'll play around with that next time I'm in a cave. I can't tell. Did I leave cave light on? I think cave light's on. Yeah. I'm like, it does look lighter, but I had still had cave light on. Now the old cave light before they actually took it away at one point and then brought it back, but before they took it away, man, that sucker was bright. All right, I'm gonna go. I didn't change anything here. I'm gonna go back to that other server. I want to check the frames before I think I'm about to call it a night. Multiplayer. Let's see how long this takes. Still, my first server. That's the one with my big tower. That was my first server. The game came out. That one is definitely takes the longest to log into or load up. This one's taking a little bit of time. Okay, let me do. I run about 20 frames. Might get a little higher than that. But whenever previously, like it was 15. Multiplayer building the rafters with you. No, I haven't had any issues. I mean, I'm in a multiplayer, but I've just been, solo building. I'm not sure if that answers your question. But yeah, this is a multiplayer server. I had a buddy come in and just check it out briefly, but that was real early in this build. I had no issues then. The only lag that I've had so far with this particular server and this build is just the typical like construction lag is what I call it. Like if I try to remove a plank, let me see if it'll. See if it locks up. See there, it locked up. I don't know what people call. I call it. I just always call it construction lag. It's like when you complete floors or complete walls. The walls are actually it's the second log that you place down, and I think the last log in that wall. So you actually get hit with it twice. Anyways, I might as well throw those down. It'll lock it up again. Come on. There we go. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm limited at with this server. I would like to do a pyramid, because like I said, this platform I'm standing on, the floor is 100 by 100, so I could actually scale it down, take out some of the lumber, and then but I could make a pyramid. I think that'd be pretty cool. But and then I also have a trap base built on another hard survival server. It's in the same location on this golf course, and I was thinking about doing a series of just surviving, turning the damage on, and just letting the enemies raise hell, and just see how many days it takes for them to break through. But I'll definitely continue this this build series. Let me see what the come on, why are you not F2ing? For some reason, this little area over here is really laggy. But no, it's running good now. When I was building all this, because I basically did the same thing, just stacking logs. And this little area right here was always like 10 frames per second. This little corner. It's good now. But I got, I guess this cannibal base. There's the cannibals. There's the enemies. Hey, buddy. Yeah. There's only one of them out here. I don't know what I'll do with this, with these enemies in this server. I think there's a, I think this this encampment is a little further than. I always think it's closer than what it actually is. Of course, now I can't see this, the plume of smoke. There it is. Yeah, it's a little bit further than what I thought. A map perimeter build. I'm not sure I know what you mean by that. Are you talking? You're not talking about like walling like the whole island, are you? I saw one dude. He walled like the whole damn island in half with a wall. I wish I could remember who. Actually, you know what? I think I saw just pictures. I don't know if I saw a video. Yeah, here's that little encampment. But I believe if I do, go until you can't swim further. Oh, no, I hadn't done that. Walling the whole map. Yeah, definitely haven't done that. That's crazy. That's like I said, I saw this I think it was some dude, I can't remember if it was like on Steam or if it was like, I don't think it was Instagram. Anyways, I just saw a picture and he was like, yeah, this wall goes like the whole way across the island. I mean, you know, he just had several pictures. It looked like it did. Oh, you just built on the whole ridge. Yeah. Should go over to my my trap base. Let's see. I didn't do anything since I came in here. Let me go. Let me check one other thing. Of course, I think I'm over by the rope gun. Over by Cave B. On this other save. This was what I was working on before I got in here. Yeah, hard survival, day 105. Yeah, I've got a lot of different, done a lot of different type builds, but I haven't done anything like a, a map perimeter. Or, swimming out, like you said, and stacking platforms. That does sound pretty cool, though. But this was, hey, little raccoon. Down by the exit of Cave B. So I do. I wish I knew my, coordinates too. Actually, you know what? Hey, I know how to get over there. I'll be following. Did I do God mode? I think I did. Let me do it again just in case. Because I'm going to be following. Go. Forgot to O there. Dum. This will get me over there. Yep. Did I get stuck in this? Nope. Let me put super jump on it. Wait. There we go. Super jump. This is the trap base. And I was thinking about doing like another series and just like opening up the damage and just letting the enemies run wild. But this is frickin'. Let me get up above. I think this would last a while. So that you got these two rectangles on that end. That doesn't really count, but everything in the within the square, they got to go through like, what do I have? 3 major walls? 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess technically like 4, but these suckers, let me go through these. These are all stone. Check this shit out. They got to get through that. And they got to go through spikes. Yeah, I need to get a little lower. Let me do this. Joystick's moving too fast. So that's this is the first portion. See, I got a spike there. And they got to go through the back part. Then there's another mid wall. Spikes. They keep on going. Now this is to get to the Alamo, my last stand. So that wall, spike, wall, spike, wall, another half wall with spike. By half wall, I mean it's like that's if they don't spawn us out. Yeah, they do get. There was one earlier today. He's probably still on the wall. But damage is off right now. But yeah, if they spawn inside the wall, then I'll let them go. Like I said, once I turn the damage on, it stays on. And just see how many days. There's more spikes. Now, let me go up here real quick. So that's the Alamo. Then you get into this shit, and this is boom, half wall, half wall, half wall, open pin. Got to go through that. Now check this out. This is 3 by 4. Yeah. Let's do a cross section starting at the corner. Dun, 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 dun. This shit is a hot mess. Like, crazy freaking. That's the bottom. I mean, so this sucker will stand for a while. But I was playing with this earlier. I got setting up some rain collectors. And then I did have a bunch of traps over here a long time ago, but I had to just broke them down. I had like a temple over here, but I destroyed it so to improve the lag or my frames. I had a bunch of traps over here too. I had a whole zip line thing that went all the way around it with some pretty nifty shelters, but like I said, the lag got pretty bad. And I had a bunch of traps here. But yeah, I spawned in like, I was spawning in Titans, stick tarps or something. Yeah, make a little game out of it. But yeah, I had to, I think once I get it start popping off, I'll just add a few traps here at a time as I see them coming in, kind of level the playing field a little bit. And because and then I'll probably add in enemies to help them out. But I've released like what did I do? 100 the mutant boss, is that what it is? And they did some damage. It was still standing, but those suckers hop around too much. But I actually need to actually complete the game. I've completed a lot of the cave systems. I think on this save pathway, I can't remember if I beat the mutant boss or not. But I want to make sure I go through and clear all the caves and make sure I beat the game. That way, you have more of the enemies spawn out in the open world. But I need to fill that in. But yeah, this one is so you got a little bit of lag there, but shit, I didn't mean to put that down there. Three at once. But this one, as you can see, yeah, it's not the lag's not that bad. Hell, I'm getting like 45 frames over here. Wonder what I'm getting in the center. Oh, they're dropping a little bit now. 25. Oh well. But yeah, so that's the trap base. But I think I want to do that. That was, originally I started building this. This was a long time ago when I started building this, and I always wanted to just let the enemies loose. So I think that's what I want to do. But I'm not going to, once I open up all the enemies, open up all the cave systems, because they have added some things since I've been in this server. So I want to make sure I get all the caves opened up. And once I get all of that done, then I won't use any console commands or God mode or anything like that. Keep it legit. Even though I obviously stone hacked the hell out of this server. But I think this is 120 by about 40, 60, something like that. Anyways, Well, Tommy, I'm not sure if you're still with me, bud. It's good chatting with you. Not sure. I don't think anybody else is in here. I think I'm going to call it a night. Yeah. Yeah, the caves, they're fun. I mean, Cave D's a nightmare, of course, but I think I need to go through Cave D because I think they've sealed it back up since I've been home. But anyways, yeah, man, good chatting with you, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. I don't know if I'll be streaming the Hangar. I probably got a little while to go before I open this trap base up. But anyways, I appreciate you stopping by, man. You have a good night. Take care, man.